What's up, guys? This is your boy Eddie Jackson, the Drop of That Podcast. We're back, and we got some wrestling talk. But before we do, this episode is brought to you by Laidback TV, over 10,000 channels, movies on demand, every sports channel, all the languages, all the HBOs that you can imagine. Go on laidbacktv.com to see how you can download it in your iPhones, Androids, and your Fire Sticks. Now, let's get on wrestling talk. We just had Smackdown this past Friday. We had Finn Balor making his return to SmackDown on a trade in a fatal four-way qualifying match for the King of the Ring, taking on Royce Keys, LA Knight, and main event Jey Uso. Would it make sense to put Finn in advanced? We need to insert him into some stories, I would definitely say. Royce Keys seemed like his story with the MFTs is building, but not building in a direction where they're going to collide. It looks like it's a build for joining, maybe. I don't know. It seemed like they're getting started with little seeds here and there for war games. LA Knight? I think there's going to be a match between Roman and LA Knight down the road. And I don't think it's at SummerSlam, though. But it really depends, right? So Jey Uso, he, with the help of Solo Sikoa, got the pinfall on LA Knight. He advances to the semifinals. To take on Javon Evans. Now, if Jey Uso was to win the King of the Ring, he will be going after possibly Cody Rhodes' WWE title. That will leave the World Heavyweight Championship. Who will be the challenger? I wouldn't be surprised if it's LA Knight. Okay? But we'll see. A lot of things that could happen. Charlotte Flair advances to the semifinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament against Intercontinental Champion Sol Ruca, Laura Valkyria, and former Women's Champion Jade Cargill. She advances. Dope match, though. It was a dope match. She's advancing to the semifinals to face Women's World Champion Liv Morgan. Thought they would have got Sol Ruca to advance. She's on fire, but I guess not. I think they got other plans for her. And Charlotte deserves a shot at the Queen of the Ring. She's never won it, and she calls herself the Queen anyway. Oh, but definitely the MVP of the night was Jade Cargill. There was a malfunction, just like everyone else, on the women's roster. Sometimes they have a wardrobe malfunction. They could send an audible to the referee, maybe. Her wig was coming off, actually. And the crazy shit is, that showed how much of a professional she is. That wig was coming off, and she held that shit for every spot. If she had to do a move, she held on to it. If she had to take a bump, she held on to it. Hell, she took the Soul Snatcher from Sol Ruca while holding on to the wig. So, shout out to Jade Cargill. He fucking killed it. But it looks like we're going to get the rematch between Cody Rhodes and Gunther for the WWE title next week. Now, how can you make this match more interesting than when it was in Clash in Italy? You had a special guest referee by the name of Sami Zayn, who has a problem with kind of both of them. It's interesting. Some news just popped off. Tessa Blanchard, former TNA World Champion and former TNA Knockouts Champion. That's right, she won the women's and the men's world title from TNA. She requested her release, and TNA granted it to her. Now, some people say that she might go to CMLL. You know, they're already offering deals. Her man's Spanish. She speaks Spanish. I know she got that history of, they called her racist and all of that shit, but I'm like, I've read the story. That shit ain't racist. Like, her man's Latin, and how could she get away with being a racist towards the Latin community? And she speaks Spanish, so wouldn't make sense. But shout out to her. There was things that I think she could have been pushed a little bit more in TNA after returning that night. She attacked Jordynne Grace, and, you know, defeating Jordynne Grace one-on-one to send Jordynne Grace to NXT in the WWE. I don't know. I don't, because she's a dope heel, right? She's great in the ring. She's part of the Blanchard family. So she's a generational talent. Promo skills, like, she's the works. You know, she's definitely got the it factor. I'm trying to see, like, someone tweeted that, yo, what it would be crazy if she's number 30 in the Royal Rumble next year. My thing is June. Gonna hold her off for 6 months. I think there's room for her in AEW, to be honest. Unless this is a way to get her in NXT. They can use her in NXT. I just don't see it happening. Because you're leaving TNA. I don't know. I think AEW is probably going to be in our future. But let's shoot over to Raw. Roman Reigns unleashes Jacob Fatu on Eric Andre. I like this version of Jacob, yo. It seemed like he's a lot worse than when he was with the MFTs. And Roman actually put out a hit on somebody, but whispered it to Jacob. Some people think it's Seth Rollins. Maybe. And the way you can actually get that done on Seth Rollins will be at Night of Champions, because he's scheduled to face Braun Breaker, the trilogy, in a steel cage match. Alright, I didn't need that match, but I guess we're getting it. But we'll see. Obafemi advances to the King of the Ring, and he will be waiting for the winner of Jey Uso and Javon Evans. Now, even though he advanced, defeating Dominic Mysterio, he's still calling out Brock Lesnar. It's a little risky to be calling out somebody when you got a big match coming. Him going to the finals keeps it interesting. Going on to Riyadh and Night of Champions, I see it being Oba versus Jey Uso. And this could be like little seeds popping off here and there regarding the Oba going after Roman. Io Sky advances to the Queen of the Ring, defeating Raquel Rodriguez. It looks like it's going to be Io and possibly Liv Morgan. That's the word. Because they're saying that the possibility is Io Sky going for Queen of the Ring against Liv Morgan in the finals. Io takes it, and they're guaranteed a title shot at SummerSlam. And she's gonna go after Liv Morgan for the rematch. Because word is JC Jane is gonna challenge Rhea Ripley for the WWE Women's Championship. Didn't see that coming. So they're looking at Io versus Liv at SummerSlam. Rhea versus JC Jane. And Charlotte facing Jade Cargill. I'm more intrigued on what the stories could be, so let's see. Jacob Fatu attacked LA Knight. Oh, man. LA Knight. He granted the bloodline as a enemy now. I wonder what LA Knight's gonna do. And Chad Gable, he's getting a push after revealing he was El Grande Americano OG. But let's see. We got a big SmackDown going down this Friday with Cody Rhodes defending the WWE title against Gunther. Special referee Sami Zayn. Next week on Raw, we got also on SmackDown is Jey Uso and Javon Evans semifinals match. Charlotte versus Liv Morgan. All right, so the winner of Jay versus Javon goes against Oba. The winner of Charlotte versus Liv goes against Io. And next week on Raw, we got tag team championships on the line as Braun Breaker and Austin Theory defend the world tag titles against the Street Profits, and the women's tag team championship as Paige and Brie Bella defend against Lara Valkyria and Bayley. Y'all tune in. Shit's gonna go crazy. I want to see something interesting. I need something to fucking blow my hood off, alright? It's your boy Eddie Jax with Drop That Podcast. Make sure y'all hit that sub button, hit them likes. Let me know where you think Tessa Blanchard is gonna go. Who you got with Cody versus Gunther, Javon versus Jay, Liv versus Charlotte, and who you think is Jacob gonna be gunning for the orders of Roman Reigns, ROTC. Y'all be easy, alright? Peace.